Hey guys, how's it going? Got something new for you today. Thought it'd be kind of a cool little project to do. As you see in front of me, I have three original Power Ranger toys. I have the White Ranger Falcon Zord, Tor the Shuttle Zord, and then of course the original Dino Megazord. The story behind these are kind of cool. A friend of mine knows a guy who had been storing a bunch of these in his basement for several years. He bought all of these brand new from the store when they were new. Um, his house was involved in a house fire a long time ago, and it didn't damage any of the toys, but it did. The boxes had smoke damage to them, so you can't really see it too well in the video, but in person all the boxes are faded. There's a lot of smoke marks on them and things like that. So even though they're sealed, never been opened, the boxes themselves kind of ruin the fact that they are never been opened. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to take that, and we're going to do some unboxing of all of these. I'm going to start with the Falcon Zord first, and then we're going to save the best for last with the Dino Megazord. Alright, let's start. We're going to start first with the Falcon Zord. I'm going to move these out of the way. And we're going to get the smallest one first with the Falcon. This one, the box isn't too bad. It's dinged up. The front of it isn't too faded, but the back of it, you can see where a lot of the pictures have been faded. There's a lot of soot and everything on the outside of it. It's not too awful bad, but it's bad enough to where I'm not going to feel too bad about opening it. So, again, you can see all of them are steel sealed on all sides. Get it open though. Alright, so as you can see, still in the styrofoam. Stickers are in good shape. There's no problem there. I was worried about how good of a shape those would be in if some of them started to already peel off the original sheet or not, but all of those are just fine. Just looking at it though, I didn't know what kind of shape these would be in once you pulled them out of the box, because again, there's no real damage on the outside of them, but you don't know if any smoke or anything like that got to the inside of the box. Just looking at the Falcon though, before I pull it out, there is a little bit of discoloration around this wing right here. We'll see if that just wipes off or if that's something permanent. So go ahead and pull the Falcon out. And the Falcon is in great shape. The White Ranger is, of course, one of my favorite Rangers. So I was really excited to get a hold of an original Falcon, especially one with the box and everything with it. Everything seemed to be really good with the Falcon, and that discoloration I saw on the wing, it does just wipe off, so it is just some soot or dust that had got inside the box. So that's great news for me. So I'll clean that guy off and he'll be good to go. Another thing I got to do now is get the Ninja Megazord to go with him. I think that'll be something fun to get a hold of later down the road. But as you can see, Falcon's in great shape, no discoloration, no fading because of the smoke. The instructions and everything are still with him. We'll put the stickers on him later on, and we'll get him displayed. Alright, next I'm going to do Tor. Of the three that I got, Tor's box is in probably the worst shape of the three. Still pretty good just to kind of keep around and everything, but there's some dents in the corners. The fading is more prevalent on this box than any of the other ones. So there's a couple of tears on the side, things like that. But again, nothing to make me feel bad about not opening him. So what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and crack him open. Got some batteries too to try out the electronics, make sure those still work, because Tor was one of the ones with lights and sounds. So let's get this bad boy open. Alright. Got his sticker pack and everything right at the front. Again, this is still sealed, of course, with the instructions. All the stickers in the pack seem to be fine. I'll open this here in a second. We'll double check, but everything's looking good as far as that's concerned. Okay. Now, right when you open Tor, you have his side cannons that are right here on the edge. So let's pull those out. Alright, we got a little gribble sheet here of some accessories that we'll have to break off and install later. If I remember right, Tor is one of the ones that did have a little bit of assembly required to them because of the little gribblies and little lights and things like that. Alright, so Tor is a pretty big one. There he is. He looks great. He is spotless. The lighter areas, I don't see any fading or anything like that. No smoke damage, no dust even. So he is in immaculate shape. So what I'm going to do here is see if I can remember where his battery cover is. I got some batteries I'm going to throw in him, and we'll make sure he still works. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Okay. So yeah, there is Tor, the Shuttle Zord. He works with the Thunder Megazord as well as the Tiger Zord. He actually opens up, if I remember how to open it, he actually opens up to transport and shield the Tiger Zord. It's been a long time since I've actually had my hands on a Tor, so I gotta remember all the ins and outs of him. So what I'm gonna do is we'll crack him open, put some batteries in him. So it took a few minutes, got some batteries in him, went ahead and put the little gold gribblies around them just because I thought it looked really neat. Didn't take too long to do, so. But after doing that, the lights and everything on them work great. No problems there. Tor is always a really cool piece to have. This one, like I said, is in great shape. He opens up. Zord stows away in there for transport. So we'll get him displayed here soon. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and crack open this Dino. All right, last one I have here is the what a lot of kids know as the original Megazord from the American series, the Dino Megazord. I admittedly never had one of these as a kid. I always missed out on these, but you know, I'm excited to kind of open one right now. But a lot of people probably give me crap for opening this thing. Like I said, it is new in box, but you know, like I said about the other two, there's a lot of fading on it. You still have a lot of soot and dust on it and things like that. So I'm not going to feel too bad about it. So it'll look real nice once I get it set up with an original Tiger and buy the new Legacy Megazords and everything they have going out now. So, but let's go ahead and crack her open. Try not to tear the box at least, because I really like to keep the boxes. This piece off. instructions and everything right there. And as I was hoping, again, no smoke or soot or anything got inside the box here. There's your sticker set. That'll take a little bit of time to put everything on, all the Zords. The only thing, yep, the sword fell out of place a while back. You can see a little indent right there where it's been pressed against the styrofoam. But as you see, everything's there and everything looks great. So I can't wait to get this thing stickered up and assembled. So I'm going to take a couple minutes to pull. I'm just going to do it right here. So, all right. Set this off to the side. Hopefully you can see all of them there on camera. Saber tooth. Pterodactyl. There still is a little bit of assembly on these. For example, the wings on the pterodactyl, the tusk there. I think he's still got to put his horns on as well. So, and a lot of people who, if you've never had your hands on one of the original Megazords, but you have seen one of the legacy ones, you'll notice that the older ones are a good bit bigger than the new ones. The chest is a lot broader as well. I'll put both of them side by side here in just a second. There's the pack of a couple of things you have to assemble, such as the tusks and the horns there. Okay, and of course there are the wings for pterodactyl. And alright, so it'll take just a second to get all this assembled. I'm not going to put the stickers on because that's just a little more time than I'm willing to do right now. So you can just... Alright, we got the Megazord all taken out of the box and assembled into the Megazord form. Again, haven't put any stickers on it yet or anything, just kind of wanted to get it assembled and standing on its own. Again, looks great, no problems or anything with discoloration, smoke damage, anything like that from inside the box. So very happy with that. And just to kind of give you just some reference here, because some people haven't seen them side by side, is there's the original and then you have the legacy. And as you can see, the original was a little bit bigger than the new legacy line, but just kind of wanted to show you them side by side. All right, and there we go. That's all three Zords I opened up today. Don't hate me too much for actually opening them. I had fun doing it. Still looking for a few other Zords to go into my older collection. Want to get a Ninja Megazord for the Falcon and pick up the Thunder Megazord as well. I just got the Legacy Thunder Megazord, but I always like to have the older one to go with the new one for any of the Legacy lines. So that's why I was excited to pick up the old Dino Megazord. So, but again, hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to do more stuff like this in the future.